All right, so let's continue from where we stopped. We are still solving a physics question. So I've solved question number 1 to 10. Number 11. Number 11 said, what is the dimension? What is the dimension of volume? Okay, the dimension of volume is simply L raised to power 3 because the volume is measured in meter cube. Okay, since it's measured in meter cube, it's only length that can give us meter. So the dimension of volume is meter cube. So please, if today is your first day of watching our video, please subscribe. Okay, so question number 12 said, what is the dimension of acceleration? What is the dimension of acceleration? Number 12, dimension of acceleration. Now we know that acceleration is measured in meter per second square. Okay, so what gave us meter is length. What gave us second is time. So t raised power minus 2 because of this pair. So the dimension of acceleration is what? L t raised power minus 2. So we come to question number 13. Question number 13 said, a car initially at rest, they have given us, because they say that rest means that our u is 0 meter per second. Okay, and they gave us the acceleration is what? 0.5 meter per second square. And they gave us the distance. The distance they gave us is 25 kilometer. And 25 kilometer, kilo means 1,000. That's why you have 25 times 1,000, which is 25,000 meters. And I told that anything about motion can never escape the three equations of motion, which is what? V is equal to U plus what? AT. The other one is V squared is equal to U squared plus 2AS. And then finally that what? S is equal to UT plus what? Half AT squared. I wrote it here because I know that this is the one I'm supposed to use. They say we should find the time. Our time is unknown. The time is what we are looking for. The U is already given. Our A is already given. Our S is already given. So we now have that what? 25,000. If you substitute, is equal to what? The U is 0 times T that I'm looking for, plus 1 over 2 times 0.5 times T squared. So we now have that what? 25,000 is equal to what? 0 times this is 0. So I'm having a 0.25, right? 0.5 divided by 2. You have 0.25 T squared. So my T squared will now be what? 25,000 divided by 0.25. So I'm having 25,000 divided by 0.25. So I'm having 100,000. Okay, so my T squared is equal, so T will now be what? The square root of what? 100,000. Okay, so find the square root of 100,000, then you now get the answer. I think it's 100 sec. Okay, so that is that. We move to question number 14. Don't forget that we just solved 10 questions in this particular video. Question number 14. And question number 14 said, they said any thermodynamic process, let me check question number 14 here. I've solved them. They said any thermodynamic process. Question number 14 said any thermodynamic process which take place at constant pressure is called isobaric. Isobaric process is a process, okay, is any process that take place anytime, any thermodynamic process that take place at a constant pressure. Isobaric process, okay, is any thermodynamic process that take place at constant pressure. So the answer is what? Isobaric process. So the next one said, question number 15. Question number 15 said, if three vectors acting at a point and represented in magnitude and direction by the sides of a closed triangle, okay, taken in order and are in equilibrium and conversely, this is known as law of what? Triangular vectors. So the law of triangular vectors is a law that stated that what? That three vectors acting at a point are represented in magnitude and direction by the side of the closed triangle. So it's called the triangular law of vectors, okay? The triangular law of vectors. So the next question said, Question number 16 said we should define SHC, which is what? Simple harmonic motion. So you can do the research, but from the research, I have that simple harmonic motion is simply a special type of oscillatory motion. Is a special type of oscillatory motion in which the restoring force is directly proportional to the distance of the body from its mean point. Okay, the restoring force is directly proportional to the distance of the body from the mean position. All right, is a special type of oscillatory motion. So the next question number 17 said the two building blocks of modern physics are dash and dash. Okay, the answer is what? The theory of relativity and quantum mechanics. The theory of relativity and quantum mechanics are the two building blocks of modern physics. You can do your research as well. Okay, so we move to the next question number 18. I like where they ask us to solve and not the theory. So for every theory I'm giving you, you can make your own research and make your own answer unique. So, but for the calculation, you can learn how to do that. So we have that word, a body, number 18, said that a body starts from rest with a uniform acceleration of 5.5 meter per second square. Then they now say calculate the distance traveled by the body in 20 seconds. Okay, solution. So the first thing they gave us is that because it started from rest, our u is 0 meter per second. Okay, they gave us acceleration, which is 5.5 meter per second square, and next thing they gave us is time, which is 20 seconds. All right, I told you that anything motion can never escape the three equations of motion. So, and the last equation of motion said that s is equal to what? Ut plus half at square. So let's put everybody, we are looking for the distance. Don't forget the distance s is unknown, so distance is equal to what? 0 times our time is 20 plus 1/2 times 5.5 times 20 square. So anything times 0 is 0 here. I have what? 0.5 times 5.5 times I think 400. Okay, so do that. So if you punch your calculator, you are going to have 1/2 is same as 0.5, please. 0.5 times 5.5 times 400. Okay, I'm going to have 1,100 meters. All right, so that is that for question number 18. We move to question number 19. So question number 19 said that three forces, number 19 said three forces act on a body 10 Newton, 4 Newton, and 3 Newton in the direction north, south, and east, respectively. Okay, then I say calculate the resultant force. Okay, solution. Now I have my cardinal points. These are my cardinal points. So the first one, 10 Newton, goes to the north. So I have my 10 Newton here. 4 Newton go to south. This is my south. I have my 4 Newton here. Then finally the 3 Newton go to the east. So I have my 3 Newton here. So if you want to resolve this thing, okay, if you want to resolve this thing, you are going to have that resolution of forces. This is my y axis and my x axis. Now, for us to resolve 10, we are going to resolve 10 both vertically and horizontally. Resolving it vertically, this is the only force here, so we don't need to do anything. So I'm going to have the 10 Newton there. But resolving it horizontally means we are going to carry this thing to move till we come to this place, and we are moving towards the angle. And don't forget, all St. Eliza's College, towards the angle we use what? Cos. Okay, so it's going to be 10 cos what? From here to here is 90 degrees. 10 cos 90, and cos 90 is 0. So 10 times cos 90 will give you 0 here. All right. So we go to the first number, this one. So resolving this horizontally here is still 3. It does not move anywhere. But moving it to vertically to this side is the same again. 3 cos 90, because we are moving towards this angle. 3 cos 90, and 3 cos 90 is still 0. Now, for this one, we are resolving this one vertically. The only force here is 4. Okay, but since it is down, it will now be minus 4. Okay, then resolving it vertically, moving it to this side, will now still be 0. So if you do that, you now have that for your y-axis, I have 6. For your x-axis, I have 3. So my r squared will now be what? 6 squared plus 3 squared. So my r squared will now be what? 36 plus 9. So my r squared will now be 45. So my r will now be the square root of what? 45. So do that. Do the square root of 45. You get your answer. So we move to the next question. Question number 20. Question number 20. All right. Question number 20 said, they say, what is the equivalent of, okay, they say what is the equivalent of 100 Newton, okay, 1000 Newton in dynes. Okay, now this is very, very simple. You should know that what 1 Newton is taken as what? 10 raised to power 5 dynes. All right, so now they gave us 1000 Newton, so put it in the side of Newton. 1000 Newton will be equal to what? X dynes. So you now cross multiply. So x times 1 will give you x is equal to what? 10 raised to power 5 times 1000, which will give you x is equal to 10 raised to